Are you too busy to prep healthy meals? Do you feel self-conscious about your body and your clothes not fitting right, but you don't have time to work out? Does your life feel unorganized and messy? Do you wish you had routines and habits that made health simple, even with your busy schedule? I know, I've been there. Hi, I'm Shannon Marquita, and no one ever really taught me how to eat healthy. I didn't know anything about nutrition, so I found myself eating whatever was easy, which definitely impacted my energy, weight, and focus. That's why I created this podcast, to show you that through healthy habits and time management, you can know you're doing health right. So stop scrolling social, clicking the ads, and buying all the things. Let's grab our Americano and pop in our AirPods. It's time to solve the real problem together. Welcome home. A fresh start awaits. I feel like travel sometimes can resemble the holidays. Our nutrition is different than usual, we're keeping a different pace and schedule, and all of that affects our health. So today I want to talk about how to pack and plan for travel so that you can stay on track with your health goals. Here we go. This week, I'm traveling, and I know for a lot of people that can be really stressful. We're out of our normal environment, our normal routines, and that affects nutrition. That affects workout routines. All of this can be derailing, but I don't want that for you. So today, I'm going to share how I prep and pack for trips so that even when I'm in a different environment, different routine, different equipment, I still stay on track with my goals, and you can too. First, I make sure to pack things that help my skin, because when we travel, we can experience breakouts, we can experience dryness and irritation, especially if we're staying in a hotel, friends and family, anybody. We're not used to the detergents and things that they use, and so by packing our own pillowcase, blanket, washcloth, this helps our skin stay unirritated and it helps avoid breakouts because we're using items that are normal to our skin. I'll link the pillowcase that I use. It's a silk one, which is great for both our skin and our hair. Next is nutrition, which I know is the main thing that I hear that people struggle with when traveling. And so some things that I've learned that help me is to pack travel-approved snacks. If you're flying, there are definitely rules, but if you're driving, all bets are off. For me, whether I'm flying or driving, one thing I always make sure to have is Barney Bear almond butter, because it has no added salt or sugar, so there's no excess bloat that you need to worry about that you sometimes already combat when you're flying. And in general, the rule of thumb is single-serve packs are the way to go because they're convenient, easy for grab and go, they're already portioned, and if you're flying, those individual packs are allowed through security. The trick is, if they come in a pack, for example, I ran into this personally. The Jif Natural To-Go peanut butters come 6 to a pack. The individual cups are an allowed size. The box that holds the 6 containers is not. So all you have to do is remove the 6 individual cups of peanut butter from the box and then just put those 6 in your bag and you're fine. I love doing this also with guacamole, with smashed avocado. And if you're driving, this is great too, because you can eat it with your favorite chip, which I love beet chips or cauliflower chips. You don't taste the difference, but the ingredients are way better for you. Also, if you're driving, this is really easy. Just make a salad. Put your favorite protein and veggies and fats on top, and then just put the dressing in a separate container so your salad doesn't get all soggy and yucky until you're ready to eat it, and then put the dressing on top, shake it up, and you're ready to go. Also, pre-make some dips. I personally love making egg salad and tuna salad. I do not like mayonnaise, like under any circumstance. To me, it's super gross. No offense. If you like it, more power to you. But what I use instead is dairy-free cream cheese. Kite Hill makes an amazing one. They have plain and they have a chive one. I use it also for sour cream. So if you're making a quesadilla, this is great too. Just a side note. But I'll do the egg or I'll do the tuna, and I'll use this chive dairy-free cream cheese, which is almond-based, and I'll throw in some onions and scallions and Dijon mustard and some lemon juice, salt and pepper to taste, Mix it all up. And it is amazing. You can put it on some bread if you want. I personally will usually have my favorite chips with me. I love beet chips. I love cauliflower chips. I know that might sound super weird, but honestly, they taste completely normal. Just the ingredients are way better. And I'll also link these recipes for you too. In addition to nutrition, one of the main things that people struggle with is staying on track with their fitness while they travel. Because at home, we have a routine, right? I don't know about for you, but in my garage, I have a whole gym set up. It is extremely convenient. I don't have to leave my house. I don't have any obstacles in order to get to work out that I can use as excuses like, oh, traffic is so bad. Oh, I forgot my workout clothes. I can't go to the gym, whatever. But when we travel, this isn't as much the case because we're out of our element, equipment can be tough, all the things. So what I have found is personally for working out, my workouts, I can stream them from anywhere. There is such a wide variety of workouts and exercises to choose from. It is so convenient. I can stream it live. I can also download it so that if wherever I'm going doesn't have internet at all or the best internet, I'm good to go. So similar to how you can download a movie to watch on the plane, I can do these with my exercise. So I encourage you to do that, and I'll link what I use. But also, if you don't even want to have to follow something and you just want to be able to do something on your own, go to Pinterest. Just search travel workouts. Anything that you enjoy doing, search it on Pinterest and a picture will come up. And you can follow the different exercise formats so that if you're in a gym and you just want to pick up a few weights, you're good to go. Or just go for a 20-minute walk, 30-minute walk. Movement in general for your body is one of the best things that you can do for your health and levels of stress. So I would just say commit to throwing out the excuses and making a plan before you go, because you already have an idea of what your schedule is going to be like. So you know, am I going to be able to get to a gym? Am I going to be able to do a workout in my room? Can I find on a break somewhere how to go for a 15, 20, 30-minute walk, maybe with somebody? If you're on a business trip, have your lunch and then go for a walk, or after a conference, go for a walk. Or if you're visiting family, get them to go for a walk. I mean, there are so many ways to still have good conversation and community so you don't have to go off by yourself, but still be getting in your exercise. And there's also really a lot of equipment that you can travel with. Personally, some brands that I like are Peach Bands, Bala equipment, which has a ropeless jump rope, a kettlebell, and dumbbells that you can travel with. They're not extremely heavy, but they let you still use them for your workout and offer resistance. Even resistance bands of any kind. They go in your bag so easily, don't take up a lot of room, and aren't heavy. Next, in general, this is so important for your health, but especially when you travel. You need to be hydrating. I always travel with a water bottle, and you should too, because when you go through security, if you're flying, you just have to dump it out, and then you can go through security, and then on the other side, if there's a Starbucks, if there's a restaurant of some kind, you just take the lid off, and they will fill it with ice water for free. So you just saved $5 from buying one of the ginormous water bottles in the convenience store. It's going to stay cold because it's in your container, and it was free. It was free, and it's going to be the temperature that you like, and you are able to travel with it and stay hydrated. Now, if you're also like me, where you've occasionally forgotten your water bottle in the car when you get out, most places, Starbucks included, the different restaurants on the other side of security, they'll give you a to-go ice water for free. It's complimentary. Just ask. I go up to the pickup window at Starbucks all the time and just ask, may I please have a large ice water? Boom, they give it to you. They hand it to you and you leave completely free. It's amazing. So no matter what, make sure that you're hydrating when you travel. And if you're driving, obviously, same rules, just a lot easier. You forget your water bottle, grab one. You forget your water bottle, maybe you forgot it at home, just borrow one. I mean, there's so many ways to combat this excuse, but it's so important for our health in general, but especially while traveling. And then in your water, it's extremely valuable to put some fresh lemon and or lime. This helps to flush out toxins and combat bloating, which, especially when you fly, your body tends to retain water more. So just do this before you fly, while you're flying, when you land. Just make sure you're staying hydrated and including fresh lemon and lime as often as possible because it's just going to help you feel so much better in the long run. Although I take supplements when I'm home, I also make sure to bring them when I travel because with the abnormal schedule that is usually kept when traveling, supplements are so important in order to help fuel and energize our body. Some ones that I swear by, one is called Energize, one is called Hydrate. The third one is honestly just vitamin C because this helps me keep my energy, keep healthy, all while traveling because we're usually around people in an increased number and we just don't want to catch anything, right? Like we just want to be able to perform at our best. So while keeping with our supplements while traveling, this helps ensure that we're keeping our bodies as healthy as possible. Lastly, something that I learned from Tony Robbins is called the human charger. I know it sounds really funny, but I love it. I bought it quite a few years ago. There's been other models that have come out. I haven't necessarily upgraded. It's up to you based on what you want to get out of it. But the one that I have, it honestly looks like a little iPod player, one of the earlier versions that came out. And you put the earbuds in your ear and you just push play. And I forget how long one cycle is. And so depending on where you're traveling, your goals, you can do more than one cycle and there are instructions included. But the premise is, especially for people who maybe travel more often to different time zones, this helps your body to not be as affected by the time change. It also serves you well if you live in an area that might be low in vitamin D. Maybe it's overcast a lot or you just haven't been able to go outside as often as you'd like. This helps your body stay energized, stay healthy, and just for you to perform at your peak. I'll link it in the description and I just encourage you to read up on it because it really, especially when traveling, serves you so well. I know traveling can be tough and intimidating in so many different ways, but I hope today's episode was helpful for you and that next time you go to travel, even if it's a day trip or a staycation, you took away some easy, helpful tips to help you stay on track. Most importantly, it has to do with planning and packing to support you and your goals. Drink the water, pack the water bottle. Pack snacks that you actually enjoy so that when you're hungry, you can just reach for them. You don't get caught overly hungry without any options and you just grab the quick option that might be chips or cookies or candy and doesn't serve you long term and doesn't support your goals. You can do this. The key is pack, prep, plan. You have got this. I'm so excited to hear how this has served you and your biggest takeaway. Hop over in our Facebook group, facebook.com/afreshstart, and come share. Come share your biggest takeaway. Come share what your struggles were and what your plan is. I love it and I can't wait to hear from you. I hope you're having a great week. Hey there. If this podcast helped, challenged, or inspired you in some way, I would love it if you'd do me a huge favor and leave me a review over on Apple Podcasts. It helps me to hear from you and know how this is best serving you. And go ahead and screenshot this and share it in your stories. Tag me at Shannon Marquita. That's SHANNONMARQUETA. And send it over to a friend in a text who is ready for healthy changes in her life too. Let her know that this episode might serve her as well. I am just so grateful for you and would love to hear from you. Come hang out and let's connect over in my Facebook group, bit.ly.com/afreshstart, or send me a message. I look forward to seeing you back here in a few days.